Welcome back, BP Sales Master, field by field learning. So order tab or sales tab, one and the same, just description change. Let's try to explore exchange rate and currency in S4 HANA sales without further wasting time. So uh, let me try to get into the topic. Actually, we have three level of currencies will be there. One is at company code level, and second one is sales org level, and third one is your document currency. So these are the key important places where you can able to explore the currency actually. So let me try to show you something here. Okay, so previously you have seen what I would say if I go to the this customer actually. So let's go inside. Okay, the default currency is coming as a euro. Okay, why it is coming euro? So I would like to tell you one thing. This currency mainly first preference, specifically it is reading from your company code. Let's try to explore this first. Okay, so let's try to go back. Uh, Maybe we'll try to create one new BP if possible. Okay, so that we can able to test this one up. So the server is a bit slow. So let's try to explore this one quickly, and maybe I'll just put random details. Uh, okay, so you can take. So let's take this one for uh, Hyderabad again. So now you try to check something for your observation. Okay, so what it is saying? Okay, no problem. It's a 6 digits random postal code I have given. Okay, so let's save this. Who's the BP? The BP got created with this one. Let's try to explore. Go to the change mode. Okay, I'll just try to create sales and distribution role. Okay, so this is my customer sales area data. Okay, let's try to see what is the by default it is coming. Okay, I'll show you this one. So when I try to enter this customer, the currency is coming euro. Okay, this is company code currency. Let me try to prove you on this. I'm not saving this one. We'll come back to this again. So let's go to the enterprise structure definition and financial accounting. So let's come here. So let me try to show you quickly. So this might be one of the interview question for you. Okay, so just wanted to know the depth of your learning on BP master or customer master. You can able to see this euro is maintained. Okay, so let's try to check whether it is coming from company code or sales organization. I will help you out on this. So just go to your sales organization. Okay, so what is the currency it is got maintained? So let me try to put it. This is my sales organization. So as of now, it is maintained AED. So it is while creating, it is not coming AED, right? So let's put it for your reference. Okay. Don't change in real time. I'm just trying to explain you since it is a practice system. So let's try to go for BP again. Okay. All good. So just so not this customer, not this BP. So our BP is ends with 8. Okay. So let's click this. So now you can able to clearly make out that. Okay. So this is coming from your company code. So I just have changed for a proof AED to your USD. So now you can able to see still euro is coming. So then it clearly makes sense. Your standard is reading the currency as euro from your company code, no other place. Okay. So now let me try to extend this concept a little further. So let me take the existing customer, okay, which is saved. So that is ends with 6, right? So it has euro as a currency. Okay. So let's go for partner function. This BP is holding this customer, right? So let's try to create one sales order. Okay, now you'll come to know something else here. Okay, so maybe let's try to put it. So the currency is euro for this customer as of now. Okay, so now the net value, how it is requesting, it is from euro. Okay, let's try to put this one. Okay, let's go to the header and you just make an observation. So the document currency is euro. Okay, so let's try to go to, okay, so accounting. Okay, here exchange rate will be there. We don't require it. Let's try to observe item level. Okay, so item level. So now the net value is in euros. Okay, so let's try to make an observation of your conditions. It is euro to euro. Perfectly. All right. Okay, so if I maintain the currency whatever defaulted as euro in the BP that I wanted to change it, then you will see the result in different manner. Okay, so that also I will explain you. That is again linked with your exchange rate and all the stuff. So let's try to get back to BP again. Okay, now you understood, right? This one. So your BP is reading default currency as what I would say your company code. So now what we have to do is we'll try to make a change. Okay, what we are going to change? We're going to change INR. Okay, if I do so, what it will happen? You'll just try to observe. Generally, you have to maintain exchange rate. Okay, so now, so your company code currency is euro and your sales currency is AED and your BP currency for customer master is INR. Okay, let's try to make an observation. Now you can able to see this. So what we are suggesting, so your company code currency will be defaulted for all your customer. On top of it, for this specific customer we're requesting, so it should be in INR. Okay, that's fine. Go header. Okay, so some exchange rate it is picking. Okay, how it is picking this exchange rate? Okay, so let's go to the conditions. Okay, uh, let me try to go to the item level so that even it gives a clear picture for you. Okay, go to the conditions. So now look at this. Actual price is maintained per kg 600 euros. Okay, now 473.30 rupees. This is the conversion. It is converting into the INR. What exactly it is? Okay, so I would like to show you. Maybe I can show this one. Okay, let's try to kill this session. This is the place where your cross-functional finance will maintain exchange rates. Why it has a priority? You're going to learn step by step actually. So from where it is coming, okay? Probably somewhere it is coming, right? So let's go to the print. Let me try to make a filter. So what is the currency you're expecting? So like euro, okay? From euro to where you are going to convert? Let's go to another filter. This is, so that's fine. INR. Okay. So you can able to see this with the different date of validity. So you can able to see this M and P. Certain currencies valid from, okay, it is valid from different dates. It is got maintained. Okay. So how system is going to read which one? Okay. So if you don't maintain any exchange rate for customer master, okay, it is reading from this place. Okay, this space is specifically belongs to FI configuration area. Okay, but you will have a parallel requirement and customization, a lot of stuff. It is going to happen in real time. That is a different story. Let's try to understand. Okay, first thing is that what you have learned, your default currency is reading from your company code. Okay, and if you change the currency, default currency, whatever the currency you requested for that particular customer, that it is going to read for your net value. So if it is supposed to be read from where it is reading, it is the place ticker will be the one table, V underscore T core is the view actually basically. So here is the place the conversion is happening. Okay, fine. What exactly happening around it? Let's try to check. We'll open a parallel session and we'll try to check this one. Okay. So let me take /o VA01. Okay. So what is the default exchange rate is it reading out of that? If nothing is maintained, it is going to read M actually. That is the standard behavior. Okay. So let's try to keep this one. No problem. Double click on this. Go to the conditions. Okay. So now how this 600 is become 473. Let's try to make it for single euro this one. Okay. Let me try to make it single euro. So 1 euro equal to 0.79 INR. Okay. Now let's try to go back to the table where finance maintained. Okay, 1 second. Let me try to check whether you are seeing right screen. I think you are seeing the right screen. So you can able to see this with the validity from, okay, 0.78884. That means it is rounded to 79, 0.79. Okay. So where is the 79? 1 euro equal to 0.79 rupees, right? So this is what 79 INR. This is how the reading will happen. Let's try to make it this one 100. So 100 means you're 78. Okay. 100 euros equal, but it is practically it is, uh, you know, the worst way of the maintaining the conversion rates, but that is a different story. Okay. So this is, since it is a practice system, people will play with the system like anything. Okay. So what you have, this is fine. I think you understood well. So, either M or P, how it will take, as I said that. So customer master, if you're not maintained, it will be defaulted actually. Let's try to come back. Okay, all good. So let's try to go to the position M. The currency is euro and this is INR. Let's put it. Okay. We have these are the different two different exchange rates for M. That's what we have observed, right? So I'll do one thing. Uh, let me try to make it this one. Let's copy. Okay. So I'll just try to make it with today's date as it is this one, but this one I'll make this one as from 11th onwards. Okay. It should be 80. All good. Okay, let's save this. Let's try to play with the system. Okay, go back to the previous session. So let's try to create a new order. So in sales order, the exchange ratio will be determined. You see the from date and from which date it should be falls under. That again depends on your pricing date. Okay, so let's take this. Okay, all good. So let's try to go to the header. You can able to see this exchange rate is 0.78. It is coming. Okay, let's try to make it the uh, date as 11th actually. Okay, 11/11. Okay, so let me try to take it. Okay, I need to delete this first. Okay, it is reading from top. Okay, come back. So let's go to the position. Okay, you are to INR. This should be okay. Exchange rate is M actually. This is euro. This is INR. Okay. Where are the old ones. This is one old one. And again, for INR, this is for M. These are the old ones. Let's try to save this. Let me go back and try to confirm you. So let me try to check this one. Okay. Let me try to check here to 11th actually. Where is the M actually? So let's try to make the setting. So actually it's supposed to be maintained from INR to Euro. So this is the exchange rate I maintained for 11th, and this is from 8th actually. From 8th to 10th, this is the same exchange rate, like 78. And after that, it should be 80. So let me try to maintain one more, maybe something like 86. Okay, so I'll change this date to 25th onwards. Okay, so I have to maintain all these three. No, it's time for test actually. So just wanted to show you how it will be changed actually. So in customer we maintained INR, that's why it's picked this one. Okay, let's try to click this. So what is the pricing date? It depends on the pricing date, it will change, right? So you can able to check the same thing, either header or item level. Let me try to show you here. So if you see this, this is the pricing date it is got maintained, right? What is the exchange rate you got it? Okay. So in the similar way, if you go to the header, okay, you can able to find your document currency is by default it is picking from your customer. Okay, this is the exchange rate for today's date. Okay, let's try to go back. So what is the rate we maintained? So by default, as I said that this is M, right? So I'll change to 11th. Okay, if you change after that, I will change to date to 25th. Okay, in the middle date will be their month. Okay. Okay, sorry. Month, and DD, and year format is this one, and the middle date is there. Okay, so let's try to make it to 11 so that it should pick 80. So let's try to make it 11. Okay, I'm just pressing enter. See what is exchange rate will be redetermined. So now it is changed to 80. So let's try to make it to uh, somewhere like 16th. It will be the same actually. Okay, till 25th. Okay, let's try to go back. So if you come here, what is the exchange rate from 25th onwards? It is 86 actually. Okay, let me try to show you. So let me make it to till 25th. Okay, so if it is 25th, it is automatically turned into 86. Let's try to make it to only 23rd. So it will be turned to again 80. Okay, if you come for further, okay, some like first. So what it is saying, date in the past. What it is saying, exchange rate INR2, we don't have any configuration maintained. If you look at this, it starts from, remember this, it's little sensitive. If you can understand, then everything is okay. From 8th onwards, we maintain. Previously, we have deleted. That's why it is, you will get this error. So when you change this one to 8th, okay, again, it started determining exchange rate. Okay, this is how it happens. So in conditions, I have already explained you how it comes. So in sales order, with your price date and uh, everything will be there. But when it comes to billing, it is always depends on your posting date. So let's try to deliver this stock. Oh my God, I forgotten to save the order. Let's try to go for this. Let's take one piece. It's a little lengthy discussion, don't worry. Okay, let me show you again one more time item level, the exchange rate. Okay, let's save this. So let's go for it. So what is the shipping point you have? This is the shipping point. What it is saying? Jetty S1 does not exist. Someone has one second. Let me try to check. I think D starts with D. DRS1. Yeah, yeah. So let's go. So this is the. So let's take a date. No issues for delivery. Let's try to. This is a batch stock. Go to the picking. Let's try to pull this. So let's do the PCA. Okay. So whatever the case you have based on your shipping date. So now if you look at this, so what you have, the billing date is the current date. If you go to the header, you can able to find the exchange rate like this. So let's try to change exchange rate something like maybe 25th. Okay, press enter. See, now automatically it is changed to 86. That means in sales order, it is purely based on pricing date. So here it is purely based on either billing date or your account posting date. Okay, so let's try to make it something like 11th. So now it will be changed to 80. This is how the exchange rate changes. Okay, so this is fine. Let's try to but whatever you have in sales order, whatever you have, sales order is something like you just maintained. Okay, let's try to make an observation. VF03. Let's go to the accounting. Okay, so your posting date and this one is same. That's why what it is picking, it is picking exchange rate as 80 for 11th. Okay, so whereas if you go to the document flow, here only I can able to prove that. So you from sales order, it will not be copied exactly this. So that is based on your billing date, it will be determined. Okay, let's go to the header. So here it is 78 and that is 80. That is the reason why this complete control of exchange rate configuration will be handled by your finance team. Okay, you understood, right? What I'm trying to explain. So let's try to have one more thing. Okay, so now it is M INR to this one. So take two. Let's copy this. But exchange rate, I will take something like maybe some other thing. Okay, so I can take. I'll just take this one. B is easy for your remember. So just wanted to show you another scenario. Okay, if I say B, okay, so I can say from today the exchange rate is something like 90. Okay, if it is something like from 25th onwards, so it should be 85. Less I am doing. Okay, why I'm doing this one, I will explain you. Okay, don't worry. So it will ask you to save this one. Save it. Just save it. Let's try to do this experiment like this. Okay, now go to the BP now. Okay, so this is the customer. So for this customer, so default, as I said, that if you maintain, if you don't maintain, it is M, right? So let's maintain B now. Okay, so let's try to check how the system behaves. So now come here. So this is big topic, right? Not a single simpler field actually. Generally, in real time, we don't maintain customer wise until unless if you get any special case that is a request from your finance only. Okay, for this customer so and so, we want this. Generally, we don't default anything. Okay, so now let's try to check. Where is this? So let's go to the header first. So because we don't have any condition record, right? So that again need to prove. So your exchange rate, it is not copied. So let's try to do it. Maybe I will put it. So, so for conversion, you have a validation because since we maintain the currency in another thing. Okay. So now let's go to OBB8 again. Oh, sorry. OB08. So now let's go to the B, and this is INR to euro. Okay. So what we have maintained. So I'm missing this one. Okay. B. It is not saved or what? That's why I'm getting error this. So let's copy this one. So let's try to choose the date as 8th one. One is again based on your 25th. Okay. Maybe this is like 0.80. This is 0.90. Okay. Here currency should be INR and this should be euro and this should be euro. I'm just checking what is the possibility to explain this scenario. Enter only price, indirect exchange rate. One second. Okay. So from here B we are getting error. We'll try to do something else. Let's take 001. This is asking about indirect exchange rate. Okay. Okay. All good. What is alternative year type? Not required. This is alternate exchange rate type. I think it seems to be. So let's make it B. Okay. This one, how come it should be 0? This is 0.85. Let's do it for 8th is this one and this one is this one. Okay, let's try to make it. Let's try to see the fun actually, if it works. Okay. B only I maintain, right, for customer. All good. Okay. So now go to the header. See, exchange rate 85, it is coming. So let's try to make it to another date, some 21st. Still, this is the same. Let's try to make it to 25th. Okay. 25th exchange rate will be turned to 90. This is how. See, since I maintained it is for B. So M is already maintained, you know very well. Okay, so but if you maintain at customer master data level, it will go to the preference for your customer master data, sales area data, whatever the document currency and exchange rate what you have maintained. Okay, so I think you understood what I'm trying to explain. Let's go to the item level. Let's see the conversion, what exactly happened. Go to the conditions. If you look at this, this is how it is happening. Let's try to make this one as €1. Okay, €1, you'll get a conversion for 90. This is how your exchange rates will work. I think you understood all scenarios which is relevant. It's a bit confusing session for me, even if I'm having some experience also. Let's try to implement one by one. You will get to know each and everything. It's not a big deal actually. Okay. So if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe my channel. So this is the place where I'm just adding this session also. So you can try all these courses. So it is affordable price. Complete S4 HANA is available for sales actually. This is for condition contract management specific topic. I have around 20 plus courses. Please try to type my name in Udemy so that you can able to get it. Uh, what exactly is going to happen. So now you understood, right? What is company code currency? Let me summarize you. First point, what you have learned, currency default reading from company code to BP. Okay. So that's why euro is maintained in our company code that it is read. Okay. Second, so your uh, company code currency has priority in sales order. Okay. Compared with compared with BP currency if both are same. Okay, both are same. You have to check this one. Third, what is default exchange rate? Exchange rate will be from what I would say from OBB 8 table, a T code. Okay, wherever the exchange rate maintained, it should be M. If you don't maintain specific E rate means exchange rate in BP. Okay, so fourth, if you maintain in BP, it will read from where your BP customer role or else in ECC customer master. Okay, these are the four things. Okay, and fifth one is exchange rate determination in sales order always based on your pricing date. Okay, this is the summary. So the general I don't give summary, but this topic is a little you know confusing for you. That's why I'm just doing this. Okay, exchange rate will not copy directly to uh, directly from SO to billing. Okay. Seventh, billing date or accounting date will trigger exchange rate in so on billing save. Okay, this is one thing. And I would like to add one more point. So this is generally you should not do it. It will not get it. If someone is doing that is a mistake. So let me try to show you one more thing. Last scenario. So let's come here. So just go to the header, and if you go to the accounting tab, if you maintained any exchange rate, okay, but actually customer you maintained, it is B. Suppose if you maintain M here, okay, so what it is saying, it is invalid. So generally it will not allow you. Suppose I cannot able to show you the scenario. If you maintain exchange rate directly here, it will be copied to billing instead of redetermining based on your billing date and your customer master. This is one point I would like to add it. Okay. Thank you so much. Wishing all the best. Let's catch up in next session. Have a great day.